You mentioned Coach Saban a second ago.
Oh.
Where were you when you heard about him retiring? Like, what did you immediately think?
I didn't believe it immediately. I think I got a text from somebody. It was because we were here. I was here at the office, so we had been working all that day, and of course it was at a different time. I think they had some job openings. They had some coaches leave, so they were going through some things. We were going through some things, looking for coaches and talking to guys and things like that. And I got a text, and I was like, nah, I don't believe that. I've heard that before. You know, that rumor. Kind of came out of left field a little bit in terms of the timing of it and when it came. But when it came fast. I think he felt very comfortable in his decision once he made it, and he left a major impact on this sport we know.
I've heard you talk a lot about your relationship with him. I've heard you talk a lot about your perspective with him. What I'm interested with you in now is, even if he's still active, he's active from a different chair. It's not a head coach's chair anymore. And there's a ton of oxygen that his voice used to take up in the room that's just in the room now. And it's really hard to do your job, really hard to be a head football coach. Then there's the added burden that some folks want you to accept of maybe being a face of the sport and being one of the preemptive voices in the sport. And when there's a 50,000-foot problem, they want to know what Kirby Smart thinks about it. What do you think about that? Is that something you embrace? Does it go with the territory? Are you resistant to it? How do you feel about that?
First off, I don't want to be seen as the face of college football, because I don't think that's the case. I don't think anybody, I think Nick was that and will continue to be a voice that people should listen to. First of all, he's extremely intelligent. He's smart. He understands all the problems we have as head coaches, and he wants what's best for the players. I mean, I work for the guy and know that that's what he really wants for the players. I don't think that's some kind of spot that's just inherited or given to anybody. You earn that. He earned that through time. I'm not where he was, but I certainly think that I embrace the fact that I want to help the game. Look, this sport has been really good to me in my life. I grew up a high school coach's son. Football was good to my family. I'm in college now. Football's been good to my family. Football is good for young men to play. They grow. I've seen kids get opportunities they would have never gotten before in terms of academics and meeting people and becoming successful without the game of football. So I want to help the game of football. If that means I'm vocal or a spokesperson for something I believe in, then I'm going to stand up for that when I do.